this episode of Daws Custom, we change out the distributor module so we can do some more burnouts. Okay, so today we're going to be changing the module on the distributor. It went out yesterday when I was going to a show. So I had to turn around, and luckily it was able to start back up and I was able to drive it back to here. But today I'm going to show you how to change one of those and kind of diagnose what the problem was, so you guys can tell if that's what happened to yours or not. Alright guys, so this is your module. It's just a little plastic piece that plugs in to the distributor inside underneath the rotator. This brand is a standard. This comes from O'Reilly's. You can buy it pretty much anywhere. This is the cheaper one. This isn't a high performance one. They have a $60 one, but this one was only a little bit over $30, like $32 or something like that. So we bought this cheaper one. This one has a lifetime warranty. Unlike the other one that just has a 1 year warranty. So we went ahead and got the year warranty, but we're going to go ahead and pull the distributor cap off, which you can see is all the way in the back, so it's going to be great to get to. We're going to go ahead and pull the breather off. Probably going to need a shorter screwdriver because we're not going to be able to get the back ones with this mile long thing. So let's go find a shorter screwdriver. This other one's back here. Okay. Of course, the cap's going to be right in the way. Now we're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. To get to this module, we got to take the rotator cap off. I'm going to show you what I'm doing here in just a second, as soon as I can get these screws out. It's nearly impossible to actually see what I'm doing. So this thing rotates and sends out a spark inside your cap up here, and it hits each spark plug and sends a spark to the cylinder to fire it. But there's two screws, pops this cap off, and then you can actually get to module and we can replace that. The cap, you can take the cap off, but I'm not going to take the cap off because I don't want to have to replace or put the spark plugs back on and mess with all that. And then there's two screws that hold on this module. They're pretty simple to get to. So there's just two screws that hold the module on. And then there's going to be two plugs on each side of it that plug into it. You're just going to pull both those off and the module will come right out. Hopefully. Okay. So there's the old module. It smells kind of burnt, but not really sure. Alright, now what we're gonna do, take this module out of the box. It'll only go one way. There's some longer prongs on the left side. They'll go in to the left side of the distributor if you're looking down on it, and then the wires will plug into this side. These come with electric grease, so we're going to make sure you put that on there before you put this module back in. So I'm not really sure how much you're supposed to put on there, but we're going to put it all over the plate just to make sure that all the contact points are being covered properly. Now to put the screws back in to the module. As you can see, these screws are about 3 miles long. First, I'm going to show you what this looks like without the cap on. So here's your cap. Your modulator is down in the bottom corner. This little black piece right here. It plugs in right there and over here. That's what spins and distributes the spark. But there's a rotator cap that goes on there, and the rotator cap makes contact with these and sends the spark out through the spark plug and then fires the spark plug. This is your cap that spins. It makes contact with that right there and distributes the spark through the spark plug wire. And so now we're going to finish putting this back together. All we'll have to do is put the rotator cap back on and put the screws in, and we should be ready to test drive this thing. Make sure you pay attention to how it comes off so you can make sure you put it back on properly so everything is firing correctly like it's supposed to. Okay, now we can put the distributor cap back on. And it's back together. Now I can put the breather back on and probably take it for a test drive. So what this can cause your vehicle to do, it can cause misses, it can cause it not to start. It could cause, like mine for example, I can start mine up, start up fine, drive it down the road. I drove it down the road maybe a mile and it shut off. And it'll start right back up, drive it for a few seconds, and it'll shut right back off. So hopefully that I just had a bad one. But if not, we'll have to do some more diagnosis later down the road when it goes out again. But for now, we're going to go do a test drive. Well, I made it farther than I did last time. So that's a good start. All right, everyone, that's going to be it pretty much for this episode. We did the test drive. Everything went okay. Truck didn't die this time. But we got a show coming up, so we're going to give a good test drive to that and make sure that it doesn't quit on us. Beforehand, also, we've got an extra module, so we're going to keep that in the glove box just in case we decide to break down again with the screwdriver, and we can have it changed in 10 minutes or less. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Check out our next coming up episode, and we'll see you guys then. Always remember, keep on hot rodding. Well, the shop truck broke down. Luckily, I'm not too far from the garage, but I'm going uphill now, and I can't go no further. So I'm gonna wait for my neighbor to come help. Bad day. She broke down.